So, what are some of the warning signs that somebody you're dealing with is a narcissist? Like the warning signs that somebody that you're talking to currently, or somebody that you've been talking to for a while, or trying to get to know, it could be a narcissist or a very highly toxic person. That's what we're talking about today, y'all. Of course, if you're new here, I'm Lee Hammock. I'm a diagnosed narcissist, here to give you an inside look at the mind of a narcissist. And welcome to another episode of the Narcissist Code. Welcome back, folks. Welcome back. Welcome back. As y'all know, like I said, I'm transitioning to the Mental Healness podcast. All things Lee Hammock, all things narcissism, just doing interviews and having an actual podcast here on the channel. But yes, y'all, the warning signs of a highly narcissistic, toxic person. What the hell are they? What could they be? I'm glad you asked. Because the very first warning sign that somebody's a narcissist goes overlooked all the time. Matter of fact, it's probably one of the main things that people talk about, but you just don't realize it. It's your intuition. Simply put, your intuition is there to warn you. Your intuition is there to protect you. Your intuition is the narcissist or these toxic people be setting your intuition off majorly. Y'all hear, like if you're sitting there dealing with somebody, right? On the first date, and all of a sudden you start hearing woo woo woo, or a nuclear the sounds that a nuclear power plant is about to melt down, or warning signs or police sirens or something like that in your mind. You're the only person that can hear them. That's your intuition setting off the bells, the warning bells. Your intuition is saying, hey, look, this person might not be it. Hey, look, this person might be toxic as hell. Hey, look, this person probably is not who we need to be with. Probably not who you need to be with. Your intuition is telling you. It be screaming to the rooftop, from the rooftops, like, leave them alone, please. And so many people ignore it. So many people, what's that sound? What's that bell? What's that warning noises? Huh? I don't get it. I don't have no idea what it is. And then you come to realize that it's the narcissistic person. It's this person in front of you setting you off. You get your sixth sense about this person is going off, but you shake it off. You tell yourself that you're overreacting. You tell yourself that maybe you're wrong, like you've been a bad judge of people in the past. So this is just something similar to that, right? No, your intuition probably gives you, it's the first warning sign that most people that have dealt with a narcissist by choice, like that have dealt with a narcissist by choice. What I mean by choice is that it's not your parent or your sibling, right? Or somebody that you cannot avoid. Somebody that you grew up in a household with, right? Not a parental figure, like boyfriend, girlfriend, dating, whatever the case may be, right? People that you can avoid. Like, people ignore their intuition so much, and so many people regret it. It's not just one of those things where you regret, like you ignore your intuition and you just like, you know what? I'm so happy I ignored my intuition. It just kept me safe this whole. No, most people that I talk to that ignored their intuition, that ignored that feeling in the pit of their stomach, that ignored that the feeling that this just didn't feel right. Most people end up regretting it hugely in the future. Like they super regret it. They cannot, like, I can't believe I ignored this. I can't believe I overlooked this. I can't believe I did this. I can't believe I did that, which is understandable. And trust me, when I say I get it, I 100% get it. I understand it. And that's why it's so frustrating when people are dealing with narcissists and you just get bamboozled. You just do. So trust your intuition. That's a warning sign. Your intuition is there to protect you, right? Not let you go astray. All right. The next warning sign that someone could be a narcissist or a very highly toxic person is they talk about themselves a lot. I'm not going to dive too deeply into this one right here because I think this is one of the telltale signs that most people know. They just continuously talk about themselves, right? They talk about themselves, their achievements, blah, blah, blah. They're trying to impress you, blah, blah, blah. They learn, they listen. It's like they on a date by themselves, right? They're talking to themselves the whole time. They talk about themselves and like you really don't need to be there because the conversation is all about them. You feel like, damn, you know what? I can disappear right now and they would still be talking because they're not worried about me. They can date themselves. That's a warning sign right there, y'all. But on the flip side of it, not talking a lot is also a warning sign as well. Some narcissists are very good listeners. Not some, I've said a lot of narcissists are very good listeners, very analytical people that want to get to know every little thing about you. Like a warning sign is you feeling just too good. You trusting this person too much. Like, y'all, I don't give a damn how good the first date is going. You should not be trauma dumping to this person. We should not be sharing trauma stories on the first date. That's just my opinion right there. Like, we just get to know each other. We should not be sharing trauma on the first date. Like, you know what? Let's share this trauma. No, not the first, the first date. Come on now. Come on, man. No, not the first date. That doesn't help anybody out but the narcissist, right? You trauma dumping on the first date only helps the narcissist. It only helps them. It only keeps them here. It only allows them the peace and the tranquility, right, to move forward. It gives them more information to use against you later on. And sometimes narcissists lie about their damn trauma. You'll share a traumatic experience or deep, dark secret, and they'll share something similar, right? It's just, we're kindred spirits. We have the same, very similar stories. And it turns out they lied. They don't have the same story. They lying their ass off to you to get you to feel sorry for them too. Come on, man. You know what I mean? But this is how it goes. This is the process that so many people go through right here. You want to trust your intuition, of course, right? But when you're dealing with this type of person, you also have to be able to discern, like, I'm oversharing. They're not sharing anything with me, which can be weird, right? Because sometimes you're so used to people over talking you and only talk about themselves. It feels great to have somebody listen to you for once, doesn't it? I also understand that. It feels amazing to have someone listening to you for once, doesn't it? Yes, it absolutely does. But that's the thing right there. That's the caveat. You got to be careful because they're listening to use it against you. They're not listening because they care so much or they're so interested. They're listening to use it against you later on and to create the mask. You help them create the mask by oversharing and giving them more information than what is necessary, y'all. I promise you that's where it goes. I promise you. You know what I mean? The next warning sign, y'all, and this could be a warning sign that everybody know about. If you don't know about it, you got to know about it. And yes, y'all see back of my head, no dreads. I had cut my hair. But yeah, they be lying. Y'all, I don't give a damn how cute this person is, how fat the butt is, how handsome they are, how much money I don't care. If they are lying their ass off to you on the first date, what do you think they're going to do on the second, third, fourth date? Down the road when you have kids, when they're out late at night, you think they're going to be telling you the truth about where they are? People that lie to you up front have a huge tendency to lie to you later on. If you catch them in a little unnecessary lie, leave them alone, y'all. It's unnecessary. I'm just saying. Now, are there people out there that just lie just accidentally? Like they misrepresent something? Yeah. But there's a difference between misrepresenting something and flat out lying. A flat out lie is saying that it's a misrepresenting something. Oh, I'm married, but we sleep in separate rooms. That's a lie. That's misrepresenting the marriage. A lie is I'm not married at all. You see what I'm saying? Y'all just got to be careful. If they lie up front, they will lie later on. I'm gonna include myself in this. We have to use better discernment, right? Because this is not just a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife type of thing. Even when you getting to know new people, if they're telling you lies in the beginning, what do you think they're going to do later on? If you getting to know people on a friendship level, what the hell do you think they're going to do later on? If they're lying to you up front and so cavalier, what do you think they're going to do later on? Huh? You see what I'm saying? This is what we have. This is what you're up against out here in this wild, wild west, a wild, wild world of dealing with toxic, manipulative, abusive people. They're going to give you warning signs up front, but it's up to you to follow, to just understand these signs right here, y'all. To understand that these are actually warning signs and to act on them, right? To act on them. That's what you have to do. That's what is needed. Because once you see the warning signs, right? Once you see the warning signs, and some of them, I can't mention all the warning signs in one video. Y'all have to do a whole series on this. Once you see the warning signs, it's up to you to act on it, right? It's up to you to be able to use discernment to separate yourself from this person, if at all possible. Now, if you have a business relationship with this person, you know you got to be on your P's and Q's. If you can't cut this person out of your life, you know you got to be on your P's and Q's. This is your mother-in-law, father-in-law, whoever it is. Like, damn, my father-in-law be lying his ass off. Damn. My mother-in-law is a batshit crazy narcissist. And I know it's going to be very difficult for me to convince my partner that their mom is crazy as hell, right? Yeah. So you have to make a plan in these situations. You have to stay one step ahead. You have to understand your target or your opponent in this situation and be able to use your discernment to, if it's possible, to leave them alone, y'all. There's more than one date out there, right? There's more people out there to date. Everybody ain't in a relationship, and not everyone is a narcissist or here lying their asses off to be manipulative. That's just not true. You know what I mean? That's just not the truth right there. So it's up to you to determine it. It's up to you to use your power to cut this person off. Look, and this is why it's so important when you see the warning signs and you decide to cut a person off when you first get to know them. I don't think that everybody is deserving of a second chance. Well, Lee, why not? Because when you get them, if you give them after the first time, when they show you who they really are, the second opportunity you give them, of course, is going to be better most times, right? Why wouldn't it be better? You have now given me the blueprint to manipulate you. Oh, you don't like when I said this or did this? Even though that's what I really like to do, I'm going to pretend like I don't like that in order to manipulate you. You're just giving people more opportunities to create a better mask to manipulate you. And then guess what happens? 2 years down the road, 3 years down the road, y'all got kids, y'all got businesses together. Y'all done got married or whatever the case may be. Y'all live together. Y'all bought a house together. Y'all co-signed for shit. Guess what? This time down the road, they rip the carpet off from under your feet and drop you on top of your damn head, and now you're confused and acting like I never saw it coming. You see what I'm saying? This is what they're going to do to you. This is what they do. This is why you have to be so prepared and so ready, because the more prepared you are to act, the more prepared you are, it just allows you, it's easier to escape early on. It's more difficult to leave this person alone years down the road. It just is. Before you actually get to really in depth with this person or start sharing bodily fluids or whatever the hell y'all be out here doing these days, get to know the person first. Make sure this person is not a danger to not only you, but your children or whoever's lives you're bringing them into. Because if you already have kids, you have a family, or you have a business, or whatever the case may be, you have a house, and you're bringing this person into your life, that's why it's so important. Y'all, sidebar, then we're going to get out of here. If you have children and you see that this person, you're ignoring the warning signs, and you're bringing abusive people around your children, we got to wake the fuck up now. If you notice this person they're yelling at the waiter, they're being aggressive at the waiter, they're being manipulative, they're lying, they have a track record of domestic violence or domestic abuse or something like that, they're an addict or something like that, and you are willfully bringing them around your children and keeping them around your kids, come on now. Come on. Sometimes you just need a wake-up call, because narcissists don't give a damn about your kids or how your kids feel about them. They're going to try to isolate you away from them. They're going to try to get you to send the kids to the dad's house or to the mom's house. They're going to try to separate their relationship. And are some people out here that are willing to send their kids away to keep their partner around? Yes, I've talked to them all the time when I do my one-on-ones. I try to get them to wake up that if you send your kids away for this man, your kids are probably never going to talk to you again. Or is this man or this woman worth it? Oh, damn, Lee, I didn't think about it like that. Yeah, why? Because you're smitten, because you're trauma bonded, because you've been manipulated. That's what my one-on-ones are for, y'all. My one-on-ones over Zoom are wake-up calls for people. I've helped wake up thousands of people over the last few years, y'all, and I've gotten good at it. That's what my courses are for as well. Go to my website, mentalhealness.net. Go to my courses. Check my courses out. You get the courses for 50% off. Enter the code mothers or fathers, and you get the courses for 50% off, and they can help wake you up too and protect yourself, protect your kids down the road, y'all. Sorry, y'all had the event and get that out of my system. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. The podcast is launching soon, y'all. The Mental Healness podcast is launching soon. Got plenty of stories to share with y'all. I love y'all. I'm so grateful that y'all been on this ride with me. I'm thankful for you. And as always, y'all, Mental Healness is out.